Federal government, through National Orientation Agency, has kicked off a 2-week nationwide civic engagement campaign across all 36 states, Federal Capital Territory, and 774 local government areas of the country. The initiative is aimed at deepening national consciousness and promoting civic values among citizens.
This is not to say we are only campaigning for 2 weeks. We do our campaigns on a daily basis. But we have established a procedure where twice in a quarter, we mobilize all resources and personnel to cover the grounds and ensure we reach every community, focusing on some key thematic issues that are prevalent within the period in view.
At a press conference to formally unveil the campaign, Director General NOA Mallam Lanre Issa-Onilu said efforts aligns with agency's constitutional mandate and focuses on 5 thematic areas critical to national development and unity.
We are focusing on 5 thematic areas, and these 5 thematic areas, as I've said, include what we do routinely on daily basis, but we are playing special emphasis for these 2 weeks and ensuring that the entire country is covered and the 230 million Nigerians are engaged all at once. So the first is we are conducting a national enlightenment on government policies, programs, and activities. 2, flood mitigation and disaster preparedness. 3, national security awareness. 4, national value orientation for students against extreme and other harmful and nefarious activities. 5, Nigerian identity project and the national symbols campaign, which are part of our flagship program of the Nigerian Identity Project, the National Values Charter, that I'm sure many of you are now conversant with.
The NOA boss outlined the campaign strategy, noting it will be executed through a mix of press engagements, grassroots mobilization, and direct community outreach, all tailored to trigger national reawakening.
There will be a series of press conferences, engaging with the media at the state level to ensure that the local media are also brought into this and they all assist us in delivering the messages. The local government offices will carry out grassroots outreaches in the markets, in schools, motor parks, religious institutions, community halls, in all the 774 local governments. And this will be happening simultaneously all across the country. We are going to distribute IEC materials in English and major Nigerian languages all across the communities. Radio, television, and social media campaigns will run daily to reach Nigerians wherever they are. We would activate our feedback channels, including the toll-free lines. We are dealing with over 300 influencers to ensure that we carry these messages to the youth all across the country.
He also used the opportunity to clarify the agency's role and called on Nigerians, individuals, communities, and institutions to take ownership of the campaign and drive its success through active participation.
Let me say clearly that we are present everywhere. It depends on where individual source is or home information. Everybody has his own media habits. If you are a television person and you have seen us on television, you won't hear us on radio because we are not a radio person. The person that is on radio may not even know we are on television because he is a radio listener. That is his primary source of information. If you are not in the rural communities, you will not see our local government personnel because they go round on advocacy, physical visits to traditional rulers, to religious leaders, to leaders of communities, the youth leaders, the women leaders, the market leaders, motor parks everywhere, including artisanal and trade associations. We relate to them physically, one-on-one, conducting advocacy.
According to the agency, if fully embraced, the civic engagement drive has potential to reignite patriotism, strengthen unity, encourage vigilance, and foster a deeper sense of national responsibility.